So it's been a while since I've posted to the Urbanoki, and I have my sister-in-law Shelly here with me today, and of my snow sister-in-laws, they all have a different forte, but this one happens to be the family's cowgirl, like the best with the horses. She's gonna get embarrassed, but she's definitely the cowgirl of the bunch and the one most involved in daily ranch life. So we'll do another segment at some point on the one that is most involved in farm life, which that would be a great question to kind of differentiate between what is considered ranching and what is considered farming, because I think a lot of people lump them together. So we do a little bit more ranching than we do farming, I would say. So we do farm, but the family as a whole would be considered more of a ranching family. So I posted a question because I want this blog to kind of answer questions about our life, our lifestyle, the animals, the reasons that we do things, because I think there's a disconnect between urban and rural and where your food comes from or how people live, and also showcase a lot of the more simple ways that we do things for just back to basics living. So the question that I posted was, what questions do you or your kids have about ranch life, animals, food supply, or back to basics living? One of the first responses that we had was, how do you get started in a business like that, meaning ranching? How much does it cost to run versus the cost of income and labor? Do you have to do everything yourself or do you hire people? So that's a really big in-depth question, but you've lived your whole life doing it.
Well, and as she said, we have lived our whole life doing it. And when she asked, can you just get into it? I mean, you have to know about ranching and about the animals and how to take care of them and how to raise them. And, just for somebody that has never done it before, it's probably going to be an impossibility unless you hire somebody to do everything for you. If you have the money to go buy a ranch and, the means to pay people to do it, then that's another thing, but that's typically not the case. Most ranchers have been doing this their whole life, and unfortunately right now, most young people can't do it because it's too costly. You have the rise and the fall of the cattle market, the hay market. There's just so many variables. And as far as her question, do we hire people? I mean, the more you do yourself and the less people you hire, the better off you are. A lot of people now have to work outside of the farm and the ranch and do what you have to do on the weekends and at night, and when you get off work, and rely on your family to help you. It is hard just to start from scratch. And these young kids that, like our kids, that they love this lifestyle, and I think most people do it because they do love it. I mean, it's a lot of hard work. I don't think people realize the amount of time you put into it, and you don't make a lot of money. It's hard, but it's very rewarding. That's why we all love it, because we like to be around our family and we love to do things together and just being outdoors. And I think we have a really unique situation.
Yeah.